Good day, everyone. Today, I will talk about my research paper or thesis that is entitled Comparative Evaluation of the Effects of Moringa oleifera leaves given as a feed additive ingredient on the production performance of layer chickens. Introduction. A poultry product is one of the major food factors that contributes and supplies protein to the human body. In today's settings, the industry rapid growth may be caused by the virus that affects almost all of these swine products, and that is the African swine fever. With this, more people started on switching to poultry products instead of the casual swine products in order to provide the protein their body needs in a much cheaper price. One product in this industry known for being affordable and nutritious are the eggs that they produce. The egg consumption of the Filipino for this year has increased for 5.8% compared to last year. Although the percentage has increased, the industry is spending more money on feeds in order to cope up with the nutritional requirement for egg production and also the higher prices of commercial feeds. Moringa oleifera, also known as malunggay, excuse me, in the Philippines is a tree that thrives in both tropical and subtropical conditions. It is reported that Moringa oleifera contains 25 to 27% of crude protein and a high amount of vitamins and minerals. Excuse me. The statement of the problem. This study aims to answer the following question. First is, what is the possible effects of Moringa oleifera on the performance of chicken when given as a feed additive? Next is, what level of feed supplementation of Moringa oleifera leaves influence the performance of chicken? The objectives of this study is to know the effects of Moringa oleifera leaves when given as a feed additive to chickens. Next is to know what levels of Moringa oleifera leaves as an additive will influence the performance of chickens, positively or maybe negatively. The significance of the study. The study aims to review the results of the related studies showing the effects of Moringa oleifera given as a feed additive to the chickens in their egg production capacity, and to identify on what level does Moringa oleifera may cause positive impact on the egg production rate of the chicken. This study may have the potential to boost the chicken egg industry, more particularly the small-scale egg farmers, through encouraging the use of Moringa oleifera leaves as a feed additive to their feeds. The findings on this study may serve as a basis to apply the Moringa oleifera leaves as a feed additive to influence the egg-laying capacity of layer chickens. Finally, this study may initiate the interest in several feed makers to add the Moringa oleifera as an ingredient to their feeds. The scope and limitations of study. So this study will only assess the effects of the Moringa oleifera leaves used as a feed additive to the egg production performance of layer chickens. The study will only review the results of the related studies. Due to the existing conditions and unavailable instruments and equipment for the actual experiment, the study has mostly compromised of a thorough examination of similar published papers and literatures. The online database at Xavier University and other academic sources help in gathering pertinent data from secondary sources. The research is focused on the components of Moringa oleifera leaves and its levels that will influence the egg laying capacity of the chickens. This study does not have an actual experiment. The site and the duration of the study. So the study will be conducted at the researcher's residence. So this was conducted for 3 months. The experimental materials that was used were computers, phone, Google Scholar, Google Chrome, Microsoft Word, and other credible websites. The collection of data would be done online. Therefore, the researcher will go through online database in order to gather data from the results of previous or similar studies conducted by reliable researchers or scholars. Data gathering. In data gathering, I will use this setup. The parameters of The mainly that I will focus are the effects of moringa leaves on egg laying capacity, the rate of moringa leaf supplementation, and the toxic levels of the moringa leaves. In this table, I will analyze four similar studies and will individually fill up these boxes in order to match up the parameters and to compare and contrast each study regarding its effect, its rate, and its toxic levels. So here are the results. The conclusion. Study shows that an appropriate amount of Moringa oleifera should be added to the chicken's diet or feed, ranging from 0.5 to 10% should show positive response to the laying capacity of the chickens. To be accurate, according to the study, 3 to 9 grams of Moringa per kilo of feed would exhibit a significant increase of egg production as well as the other parameters. However, this positive effect can only be attained when you use the right amount of Moringa oleifera, since it also contains anti-nutritional compounds or components. Since Moringa oleifera has high fiber and anti-nutritional compounds, there is a possibility that it will decrease the digestibility of the chicken because the chicken lacks of fiber degrading enzymes in their digestive tract. It would take time to digest energy and protein and would later on into poor egg production performance. It was found out that 10% above of Moringa oleifera additive per kilogram of feed would display negative effects to the egg laying performance of the chicken. Also, other studies suggest that applying 9 grams of Moringa oleifera will also exhibit negative effects to the chickens. That is why it is highly recommended to further more study this topic, especially the Moringa oleifera and its toxic levels in order to maximize its use to our poultry industry. That is all. Thank you, everyone, and have a good day.